What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Motovlog number 2. Just out cruising around after a long day at work. Had to relieve some stress. And I got some things on my mind I want to talk about. So when I got home, you know, I kicked off my shoes, changed out of my work uniform, put on a little bit more comfortable pair of jeans, and scrolling through social media. And I'm a part of a couple motorcycle groups on Facebook, and the one I was looking at was a little bit of a larger group. I think like 8,000 to 10,000 members in this group. But anyway, one gentleman posted in there, said he was interested in starting motovlogging, and if anybody was currently motovlogging, he had some questions, and to hit him up when you got time. And I thought, well, that's pretty neat. You know, there's a few comments. I'm like, you know, as a new motovlogger, maybe there was some answers that I could use. So anyway, I'm scrolling through, and that is not at all what I saw. What I saw was a bunch of naysayers. So the guy's asking for tips for anybody that's currently doing this, la la la. And one of the first few comments was, motovlogging is dead, but good luck, with that emoji. And I thought, wow, it's kind of rude. So I scrolled down a little further, and there was a guy saying there's thousands of people that do motovlogging, but good luck. That didn't really seem that it was worth it to him, I guess, is what he was trying to get at, but a little bit incomprehensible. And I thought, man, why are these people being this way? But it goes into a lot of life circumstances, you know, that there'll be something you want to do, but there's always going to be naysayers. So take me for example. Later years in high school, it was, you know, time to figure out what you want to do with your life and all that good stuff. And I decided that I wanted to go into the mechanics field. I originally wanted to be an automotive mechanic. Well, there were naysayers about that. There was family and friends saying, you're too smart to be a mechanic, you should be doing bigger and better things than turning wrenches. But they didn't understand that turning wrenches was a passion of mine. Maybe they did understand that and just I lost all train of thought. Maybe they were, you know, maybe they did understand, but they were just looking out for me. I'm not sure, but either way, I'm getting off track. So you have a passion. Like, I'm sure if you're watching this video, you have a passion for motorcycles. So I'm sure everybody that has a passion for motorcycles have been told they're too dangerous, you shouldn't get one, you shouldn't ride one, you'll die, you'll get hurt. There's a naysayer for every circumstance in your life, guys, no matter what it is. So once you find something that you're passionate about, why wouldn't you take the steps and make that a reality for yourself? If you really want to start a YouTube channel and start motovlogging like I just did this week, then do it. I want to go down Union. I changed my mind. If you want to start a business selling cupcakes door to door, do it. There shouldn't be any reason for you to hold yourself back just because some people want to exert their opinion on you. And while we're on the subject of content creation and getting started in content creation, I want to talk a little bit about influencers. And I'm not saying anything negative about anybody, but I think that term is used a little bit loosely. When I think of somebody who influences, I don't think of somebody who tries to sell me a product. I think of someone who makes me want to advance myself, makes me want to take the risk for my passions. And I reached out to one of the people that has influenced me to start this channel, and I will leave his link in the description below. Great Egret. He was I first ran into him watching his series on the Route 66 trip. Really cool series, you guys should check it out. He took an Iron 883 just like mine here, except his is way prettier. Anyway, took an 883 and rode it the entire length of the Route 66. And to me that was so cool, because that is like the ultimate trip as far as I don't want to say a local trip, but something inside the United States. That's a historical road. You know, that road, some would say, built America. So to watch him take this trip by himself on a Sportster with just the supplies that he could fit in his backpack was just amazing to me. And he's a very philosophical person, very educational person. He has a lot of really great things to say, a lot of really great input. So I'm going to urge you guys to go check him out. He is obviously one of my bigger influences, because not only has he done all this for himself, but he also takes the time to talk to his people on Instagram and in the YouTube comments. And I just got done speaking with him this morning. He's actually going to hopefully critique my first motovlog and tell me what I could do better. And he already gave me my first tip, and that is to keep it short. So that is what I'm going to try to do today. Keyword try. So I'm gonna try to keep these videos under 10 minutes is what I really want to end up doing. So what I was basically trying to get at in my first little rant there was to not let anybody tell you what you can and can't do, and if you can or cannot be successful with what you want to do. What's that?
How we doing?
Pretty good. How about you, man?
I like the camera, man.
Hey, you gotta watch your back out here.
Hey, every time I see a back from here, I watch this, I put your pant legs, and I watch where you're at.
I appreciate that, man.
But you know what? Another person, some of you guys are assholes.
Yeah.
Moving down the fucking highway, there's traffic. That scares the fuck out of me.
Me too. That guy was really cool. So guys, with content creation, you also have to expect reality. Okay? Millions of people are not going to see my videos. And that's the reality. If 100 people see my videos, that exceeds my expectations. So guys, even with my low expectations on, you know, how far these videos might go, you also have to look at it as you still have to put the work in if you want people to enjoy your content. And guys, don't think this is my first time with content creation. I have attempted in the past. I had a channel, I had a gaming channel a while back, and I also live streamed on Twitch, and I did that for a year and a half to 2 years and saw almost zero growth. And I didn't give it up because of the zero growth. I ended up giving it up because I didn't have the time to put into it, because I was a new father. My time went to my baby girl. So now, you know, she's 3 years old. I got a little bit extra time on my hands because I don't, you know, I get to sleep, and she's not quite as much maintenance as she used to be, so I have time to go out and ride now, and I have time to edit videos when I get home. So one thing I did forget to mention earlier during my Facebook group rant was I did did comment on that post. Don't think I just let that go. I jumped in there and told the dude, I'm like, look man, I just started too. I use Premiere Pro to edit my videos, and just start, man. Just do it. Forget what they say. Do it and have a good time. And back to the subject of influencers, I forgot to mention, guys, the very first motovlog I ever saw, and the one that kind of inspired me to even buy a bike in the first place, was actually Baker X Derek. And if you guys don't know him, I'll drop a link in the description for his channel too. He's actually pretty well known. He's out of San Bernardino, California. And he makes me laugh a lot. He's a funny guy, but he actually inspired me to get my first bike. So kudos to you, Baker X Derek. You started all this addiction. Oh my god, that sun is bright. Directly into my face. Oh no. It's warm. Warm on my face. I don't like it. Make it go away. That was pretty much all I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Is just when you realize your ambitions and you realize your passions in life, don't let anybody take that away from you. Put in the effort, spend the time, and make your passion a part of your daily life. Even your close family and friends can be a good source of creative criticism. Constructive creative criticism, because they're not just gonna say, I hate it, it's not good. You know, they're gonna say, you could do this better. And it could definitely give you the motivation to. If your friends are like, hey man, this is really cool, then it makes you feel good inside, you know, because you get that face-to-face criticism rather than getting that negative shit in the YouTube comments that everybody's so familiar with by this point, I'm sure. Oh no, mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. What am I gonna do here? Me no likey traffic. Oh man, this sucks. I thought for sure that the rush hour traffic would be gone by now. I don't even know what time it is, but I thought for sure it would be over with by now. Oh boy. Well, I know nobody wants to stare at the back of this Silverado with me, so I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that something I said maybe inspired you to do your own thing, kind of live your own life, you know. Grab your passions by the horns and just live, dude. You know, life's too short, guys. It really is. So, anyway, I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you so much for watching Motovlog number 2. See you soon.